along with me on a normal Tuesday morning. So the intro I shot this morning before I got to church, and usually on Tuesdays I go do what we do a Bible study class on Tuesdays with a group of people, and then usually afterwards we go either eat and then come back and work, or we work and then go eat, just depending on the day and what we have to do that day. But today, a little different. We had that Bible study, and then we went to eat to celebrate a birthday for the teaching pastor who teaches on Tuesdays. So we went and did that at Los Jalapenos, which I like their food there. We usually go there quite often. And maybe I'll review it and show you what it looks like one day. Maybe when me and him are sitting there, I may throw some pictures and stuff up of our food, because we do go there quite often. So we ate there, and then came back and we had to deliver some baby wipes, but we didn't do much work today. I'm actually going home. We're heading home. I'm actually going to Bristol right now to drop off paperwork, and then I'll be heading to the house. But that's usually my Tuesdays. I'm starting going to this church, which is only like 25 minutes away from my house. The last video that you've seen where I was at church, that's a church I was going to. Excuse me, still Mexican food's getting to me. But in December I decided to start going to another church. For those who don't know, I'm actually an ordained pastor. I was doing youth at the last church I was at for a few years, and the Lord's led me into a different church now, so I've started going there. It's closer home. A lot more work, I will say, which is I'm okay with. Doing the things that we got to do to get stuff done, especially like app work and not at work, but app work to get the church app set up, and some directory kind of just personnel. I don't know what a good word would be for what we're trying to do. Basically, just a management software to help and keep track of everything in the church, just to try to get things running real smoothly. And I knew how to do that stuff, so it helps out that I help out the church with doing that so far, and I'm getting to work with the youth up there a little bit, so I'm enjoying that. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm having a good time with it. It's, like I said, a little bit more work than I'm used to, because I haven't really got into it that much. The last church I was at, it was a 45-minute there, 45-minute back drive, so it was 90-minute driving to and from church, just like 2, maybe 3 times a week, and here it's 20 to 25 to 20 to 25 back, so it's a lot better driving wise. I'm not burning through as much gas, especially since I got this truck. I was going through quite a bit of gas, so that's where I'm at now. You'll see on some of these Tuesday videos I'll start doing more often. You'll start seeing some other faces that you've not seen before in these videos, probably from the teaching pastor, because I work with him quite a lot, and especially on Tuesdays I work with him doing the things that need to be done in the church, behind the scenes stuff. So you'll see see his face quite often. We got a few weeks until we start back up the Southern DN'A. We always take this break in January to kind of reset, and we had a lot going on last year. It was a mess. I mean, between being sick, Andy being sick, me getting my foot fractured I was out for 2 months with that, changing churches, and he's had a bunch of stuff at his church. He's a worship pastor at his church, worship leader, whatever you want to call it. That's what he is at his church. So it's a little, you know, we've had a lot of things going on here recently, so we've not had a chance to really connect and do as many videos. But January, we usually try to reset. New year, get our mind focused back on the task at hand, because there's a lot going on, especially at the end of the year for us, both being in church. We've got quite a few events coming up. We got trunk or treat in October, Thanksgiving stuff, usually in during November, December, Christmas. We got plays and productions and all that stuff that goes on during Christmas, meals and stuff like that. Especially on my, me and my wife, we go to like 3 different meals just during the holidays. Like during Thanksgiving, we go to 3 different meals, and then the Christmas is 3 different places we got to go. So there's just so much going on. And then plus we got church. Church got meals, we got plays and stuff like that goes on too. So there's just so much happening during those 2 or 3 months. We get wore out. So January we usually like to reset and get ourselves back refreshed for February, which my birthday will be coming up. The first video will be the day before my birthday, so you'll get to see that. And that's usually when I get to celebrate anyways, is usually the day before my birthday. But hopefully this year, where my wife has a new job, we'll get to we get to celebrate my birthday on my birthday. So usually she's working, so we don't get a chance to really do anything. Even on her birthday, she's usually working. But it's a little different now. So yeah, we've been really busy these past few months, and I know you haven't seen our faces together as much. We still try to put on some type of video for y'all, and I know you like seeing multiple faces, not just one of us, but multiple faces. And sometimes that just doesn't happen, and I know it's not as good, but I mean, we try our best to at least give y'all some content when we cannot be together. And that's what I'm kind of trying to do with since we've had all that going on, some Tuesday content to spice it up a little bit until we go back to our regular. And if you like my Tuesday content, maybe if that's what you want, I'll continue to do them on Tuesdays also. So you'll have 2 videos during the week. I won't be able to promise you that it'll be every single Tuesday, but I'll try to do at least, one every other Tuesday or something, if that's what you would like to see, because most of my Tuesdays are kind of the same. It just depends. I mean, like last Saturday, for example, we had visitation, so we went all over the place. We went to Kingsport, from Bluntville to Kingsport, from Kingsport back to Bluntville. So there was a few different places we were hitting up in between that. So that's a different scenario. So you might see something different from what we got going on. So if that's what you like to see, what I do outside of Southern DN'A, I'll continue to do that. And it's gonna be like behind the scenes footage of my daily life. We can do that, no biggie. If that's something that you enjoy, I'll continue to do it, because that's why I do these videos, for you guys, for y'all's entertainment purposes. So I know it's not a long video today, just because we just didn't do much today. We had that class, and then we went to eat, and we dropped off some baby wipes at this place, and that was it. That was our day. We didn't really have a chance to video anything, because no video during our lesson, apparently, for obvious reasons. And then of course we've got had to go do some other stuff. We ate, and there was like 14 or 15 of us. I'm not going to video everybody eating. Not everybody wants to be on camera. So this is, get some stuff done pretty quick. And like I said, we're already done for the day, and I'm just now heading to drop off a piece of paper. So, but yeah, just to give you a heads up of why I'm doing what I'm doing, my daily life. I'm a pastor, ordained pastor, but I'm in a new church, and I'm working in this new church, and I'm having a blast with it. It's a little different. It's a different atmosphere, different environment. It's a good change. So I'm looking forward to this, and it's a little bit of a culture shock, a little bit getting used to this change, but it's good. It's really good. I get to spend some time with my previous pastor that was the original pastor of the church I was at. So I'm really glad that's happened, because I have missed his teachings and his fellowship. So I really enjoyed that, which we don't talk a lot on our usual videos about our faith anyways, because YouTube will probably tank it automatically. They probably will tank this little video too, because they just don't like Christianity or Christian values on their platform. That's just the way it is. But me and my brother started doing these videos. We agreed that we wanted to do something that was family friendly, that when parents turned us on, they didn't have to worry about their kids hearing something they weren't supposed to hear, or seeing something they weren't supposed to see, and then they have to have this discussion with their kids about something that maybe they wasn't ready to have a discussion with. So we wanted to do something like that, because there's so many YouTube channels out there that just do not care. They will throw, every curse word out there, will do the most filthiest things on their channels, and yet YouTube boosts them through the roof. So their front, page, and the kids will just click on it because it's been suggested to them. Well, we wanted to do something more family friendly. That way, everybody can enjoy this. Kids, parents, grandparents, whoever could watch our channel and not have to worry about something like that happening. We don't talk about our faith a lot, but we're both Christians. We're both are in church. We both work in church, and we both bring our morals from that. So we both do a lot of work with our community and stuff with that also. So this is what we do on days that we're not filming Southern DN'A. Andy works a full-time job and then works with the church. I'm medically retired from the Navy. I fell off an F-18 when I was in, messed my back up, and bumping everywhere. This road needs to be fixed, Bristol. I'm medically retired, so I'm physically not able to do a lot of work because I'm just in pain constantly. So I work with the church because it's unconventional type of work. I don't have to have usually other than Wednesdays and Sundays, I don't have a set schedule that I go by normally. This one is usually on Tuesdays also, but like today I'm out by 2 o'clock. And if I had to miss a Tuesday or something, or if I had to cut out early, it wasn't that big of a deal. I can just go back on Thursday or Monday or something else, so it's not as big of a deal. I don't know what this person's doing. Do they honk at me? I don't even have the green arrow and I got honked up. Oh, I gotta love Bristol. So yeah, it's unconventional work. So I do that. I'm not pulling 40 hours a week because I can't. I'd be dead. My back would be in so much pain I wouldn't be able to walk the next day. So that's where we're at. We're both Christian guys. We want to put on good content for you, and we try to do that the best way we can with very little, means about doing it. We both enjoy food. That's why we figured we would do food videos. And we was actually trying to figure do something else out, and it kind of just became food videos for some odd reason. I'm not sure how we ended up on that. I think we were both in agreement. Well, we'll do food videos this first video, and then after that it became food video 90% of the videos. Best content I guess we could come up with. Not much of regular vloggers, I guess you could say, but we both game. I do more than he does. Haven't in a little bit, just been really busy this past couple of months, or at least last month, working with the church. Been kind of busy with that, so I've been going to bed a lot earlier than I used to. But we both game, so we could do videos on that. But I think we tried one time during COVID, and it just didn't really do well. So we stick to the food videos. But we just want to make good content for y'all that y'all can enjoy, that's family friendly, and that's what we do. But to keep this video on the shorter side, ain't much more I got going on today, so I'm just gonna go turn this paper in, and I'll be heading home. But if you enjoyed this video and you want more of them, let me know. And maybe you see some new faces on this channel. And I can do some more. But I will see you next time. Let's get it.